What's up, you guys? Your boy Plus coming in hot, and right now we have got a brand new Champions League SBC for you guys, and this is really nice. EA has done something special here for you guys. You know, they've given you something for you to eat, and it's definitely nice. Okay, so the first one is a Flash of Brilliance, minimum leagues and squad. You've got to have 4. So let's put it this way. What you need to do is this is your Portuguese league right here. This is your connected to another league. You connect to the other league, same player from same league, same club, same player from same league, same club, different nationalities to these two players. For example, this could be a Sporting Lisbon defender. This could be a Sporting Lisbon defender. This guy could be French. This guy could be Brazilian. This guy would then be in the French league. French right back. You connect him to this guy. All good. Then you go forward. Then this guy would have to be same club as this French right back, but has to be a different nationality. Can't be French. Same club, different nationality. You get it? If you don't, take a minute. Let it sink in. Remember, French, limit 2. So French can't be here. That would make 3. Get it? If you don't get it, it's about time you start activating your brain cells. Next thing, this has to be the same club as this guy. Then you could run through this league. 2 players from the same club, 1 player in the next league. The next league has to be the same nationality as this guy. So say, for example, you turn in here and this guy is, let's say, Portuguese. This guy would probably end up having to be Portuguese, has to be in the same club. You get it now? Has to be in the same club. So he could probably end up being German, and then this would be a German player from the German league, and then a different nationality from the same club as this German player from the German league. There you go. That's the connection. And then this player has to be the same as the German league, but a different nationality to these 2 players, because obviously you only get a maximum of 2. And then he connects to this guy, who has to then be the same nationality as him for him to have the orange links. Do you get this? Do you? Are you sure? Okay, let's move on. Right. So that's the first one. The second one right here. For that, you get a Prime Gold player pack, which is quite nice. My advice, which is very important, do not open these packs today. Why? Everybody opening these packs today are probably going to get rubbish players. Why? Because whenever EA does these kind of giveaways, the pack weights on the players that come out of them are definitely going to be nerfed hard. So that's why they don't show you the pack weights on these. Okay, so this is Barcelona versus Inter. 3 players from Barcelona or Inter. 6 players from La Liga or Santander or Serie A. You know my style. I keep this very simple. And what I mean by very simple is that I always go with Serie A because their players are cheaper anyway. And then you use 4 players that are rare. Team rating 78, which is not that heavy. You get a Prime Gold player pack as well. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of rubbish in these packs today. So probably hold your packs. Hold them. Do not open them on Thursday as well, because there's also going to be a lot of rubbish in them today, tomorrow, and Thursday. It's like the next 3 days will be rubbish pack days. Guaranteed. You're better off holding them until the weekend and then starting then. This one, 2 players from Ajax or Benfica. Simple as. Minimum 2 players from Netherlands. Minimum 2 players from Portugal. Minimum 2 rare players. Minimum 78. I mean, this is not that complicated. You could do it. Chemistry has to be 85. More than likely, you probably need to do the chemistry glitch if you want this to work out for you. Second thing, the reason I'm not showing you guys the players to put in here is because if you see particular players, people will jump on it and start like pricing up these players mentally. So you're better off just find your own solution. Use the concept squad. You can find a solution before you go out there and buy. These aren't that hard to do. And if you're really that hard up, go on Footbin and look, and you will see that if you do it that way, you will get ripped off. You will get 3 a UCL 3 player pack, but I kind of have a feeling that's not really going to be anything to do with rare players or anything like that. I think you probably just get like standard 3 player pack is not tradable, and it's not repeatable. The one that is repeatable, however, is that you can do a common upgrade pack. So with this, they're allowing you to trade in 10 players, and you will get 2 UEFA Champions League common players. Now, this is not bad for the next one because obviously, think about it. For 5 players, you get one UEFA Champions League player. So the average 5 players that you'd probably trade in would be like 1,500 coins. So roughly at about, we're thinking, let's say, well, 1,500 coins would be the lowest price, but you're probably going to be looking at like maybe 500 coins per player at the moment. So you're probably thinking something in the region of about, I would say, 2,500 for one player and 2,500 for another player. So you're paying 5 grand for 2 players, but you are going to need these players. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the next one. Then it's the 81 plus upgrade. Again, keep in mind this is an untradeable rare player that you're getting. That's the most important thing to think. It's an untradeable. It's not tradable, so be careful with this. You don't want to get stung. So the first thing to keep in mind here is I've got a couple of Champions League players. At this point, if you have Champions League players, this is the time to sell because you can make bank. You probably want to get rid of your players because, 81 plus rated Champions League player means you can still get this guy rare. So you can still get this guy, and he's not worth that much. So if you do invest 5K for 2 players and you've got to give 11 players, you're spending roughly about, I think, 25K, 27K, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. 27,500 because you're paying 2,500 coins per player. If the player is 500 each, then you're literally paying 2,500 for a player, and that means you're pretty much spending 27,000. For 27,000, the average 81 plus player, I mean, you're looking at players like this. These are some of the rare 81 plus players that I've seen. Players like this. I mean, if I was to play 27,000 and I got a Javi Martinez, I wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be sad. But at the same time, I wouldn't be glad because I've got Javi Martinez right now, untradeable. So it would really be annoying for me if I got that. I would say that if you could get someone like an Mbappe or someone like that, then yes, it's definitely worth it. If you can get some really good players, then it's worth it. But honestly, I feel like this is one of those where you have to look at the reality of what you can get. There's so many players 81 plus. All of these players are 81 plus. You can get all of them. They can all come out. These players right here. So these are more likely what you're probably going to end up getting than what you think you might get. So keep that in mind. These players are consistent in the rare player packs. It's not going to be that easy to draw a Ronaldo. I opened 20 of these packs and I didn't get a Ronaldo. The best I got from 20 of the packs that offered me one of these players, the best I got, in fact, was actually Marco Asensio, and that was it. I opened the packs when they were still available, and I got Ederson, I got De Gea, and I got Benzema. I got, some good players, but at the moment, I don't think you're going to get that much because I think the pack weights for these packs are definitely down at the moment. Anyway, guys, that is it. These are the Champions League upgrade packs that EA has given us. I don't see any other thingies. I did miss out the fact that EA is being really, really mean here because they've used the Serie A league and they've used the Liga NOS league, and they know that these two leagues are definitely, they've just brought out the SBCs on them recently, so they know that the players in these leagues will be like dirty expensive. So it's a way to get you again to spend some coinage. I am lucky. I did have a lot of players that I purchased in the hope of selling them, and I kind of feel like this is the moment. This is my moment to sell a lot of my players. I was fortunate as well to get a lot of Bernardo Silvas for like 900 coins, and for some strange reason they've been selling really well at 5,000 coins. So that's been a lot of really good profit. And at the moment I'm trying to pick up Richarlison because, okay, there's something I'm going to tell you guys right now. Richarlison is a shoo-in to be the next team of the week. He has to be in the next team of the week. Reason for this is Richarlison's 77 rated. And I know a lot of people are going to say Felipe Anderson, he also probably will be in the team of the week. But here's the thing. Felipe Anderson has already had an inform. Richarlison has 6 goals this season. He actually has more than Mohamed Salah, and he has more goals than a lot of players in the league at the moment. And he had an injury and he was like not even able to play for like 1 game because he was suspended. So if you think about it, Richarlison, in terms of like his overall stats rating, He's really low. But here's the difference with Richarlison. Richarlison compared to Felipe Anderson, Richarlison is 5'11". That means he's bigger. And Felipe Anderson is like 5'9" or 5'8" or something like that. So he's smaller. That difference is big in terms of heading ability, in terms of like being able to challenge a defender for a for a header. So it's really different. So this is why I'm investing in this player, because I feel like, yeah, okay, I'm buying him at 36K. I bought into the hype. This player was probably like, 36, 43. This player was probably like 26 yesterday or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But buying into this player at this price, it's not that bad when you think, here's the price of Felipe Anderson, by the way. Let's have a look for Anderson. Okay, so where is he? Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to do the special. And then I'm going to show you guys how much Felipe Anderson is right now. And this is the problem. So Felipe Anderson is just 7 plus 7 compared to what, what's his name, Richarlison is right now. But the difference is a lot of people are expecting him to get an inform. The thing is, Felipe Anderson scored 2 goals. Richarlison scored 2 goals and made goals. And I kind of feel like EA will probably give Richarlison an inform above Felipe Anderson. And the reason for that is simple. Because Richarlison is 77 rated, has more goals than Felipe Anderson, and is more consistent and has a much lower overall rating. So it's less likely that EA will allow Felipe Anderson to take up an inform before giving it to Richarlison this week. That's my thoughts on this, but I could be wrong, so don't invest based on my thoughts. And in fact, don't invest because I still want to be able to pick up some more Richarlisons at the price that I'm picking them up for at the moment. The other thing is, I think that Felipe Anderson, he's already had a price jump. When I was buying my Leroy Sané, Felipe Anderson, the ones to watch version of him was 160,000 coins. And right now, Felipe Anderson is a total of 231,000 coins. This means that the price jump is already there. This player's price is not going up at all. He's already more expensive than Leroy Sané, that's taller than him, faster than him, better than him in this game, and probably will still be better as an option on the left wing than him in this game. But the problem that you're going to have is the price is already rigged compared to the price that he should be. With the Richarlison situation, we don't know what rating EA is going to give Richarlison if they put him in Team of the Week. We do know that Felipe Anderson probably will get like a 1 or a 2 rating improvement, not that much, and it's not enough to warrant him being 200 and something thousand. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on this. I have had my transfer pile, I've put in as much as I could. I've taken players that I knew would definitely be worth something. This is the players that I've been buying. Bernardo Silva, Luis Alberto. I've kind of gone up for the 81 plus players, and then I went into some of the Champions League players. So these are players that I kind of feel like their prices are definitely going to be decent right now. You definitely should be able to make bank on some of these players. Look at that. This is definitely a very good investment right here. So as you can see, 5K. This player is 4,600. That's a large profit margin compared to what I've paid for this player. I mean, I could stick him up at 4,500 each of them at the moment, and I think they would easily sell at 4,500. Let's try, 4,500, and then we'll try 4,600 here. And that's definitely, at least you're doubling up on your money at least, or you're trebling up on your money. So if you can, when you get the chance to invest sometimes, but don't invest stupidly, invest intelligently. Think about the investment you're making. We all knew that the Champions League promo would come up again. We know that EA is not the company to give you the same promo in the exact same shape. We know that they like to change it up. So there's a lot of stuff you can get here. If you can, jump on the bandwagon, get something for yourself. Until the next video, guys, I will see you then. This has been your boy Plus, signing out.